It's too good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week we're gonna do a reading vlog. I really want to be better with the way I'm reading. Not critically, but like more engagingly. I feel like I tend to speed through books, and then when I try to go back and think about what I read, I have a hard time recalling like basic things. What was the main plot point that caused tension, or why did the main characters decide to end up together? Things like that kind of don't stick with me unless I like very violently hated the book or I'm so obsessed with the book. If not average or like a little bit above average, I tend to just forget, and I don't really want to do that. One of the ways that I'm doing that is by keeping a reading journal. Just have like a notebook on the side just for me to write out some thoughts that I have while I'm reading, because I want to annotate, but I don't like writing a lot in the pages of the book. I'm currently reading Sweet Heat by Babalola. This is a second book in kind of a series. The first book was Honey and Spice. It follows the same characters from Honey and Spice. We're following Kiki Banjo again in this book, who is now 28. We have come to realize that her and Malachi, who they got together in Honey and Spice, have broken up, both in like the creative field with their careers, but Kiki's career is not exactly going how she wants it to go. Where Malachi, he really wanted to be a director, and it seems to be he's taking the steps to achieve that goal, and he's like kind of killing it in LA now. Both of their best friends are getting married to each other, and so they're like the maid of honor and best man at this wedding, and so they're kind of forced to be around each other, even though their breakup, it seems, was pretty bad, especially because in Honey and Spice we see that they're so connected to each other emotionally and spiritually, mentally. Like they seem very, very good with each other. So to find out in this book that they broke up, I'm still really scared to find out why they broke up. It's gonna be devastating, I think. Right now I'm at a little past the 50% mark, and Malachi and Kiki are now working on a creative project together. I just love that Malachi and Kiki are again making a documentary. Such a good callback to how they fell in love the first time around. When the two characters work together, their creative energy just makes them open up and become more vulnerable with each other, which I just love so much. I'm really excited to see them get back together, dude. I just want them to be together again. I don't want this weird breakup energy between them. I don't like it. I'm hoping to finish this week. The next book that I want to start is There Are Rivers in the Sky by Alif Shafak. Wait, no, this is not going to be my next read. I'm sorry. I am going to read The Knight the Moth by Rachel Gillett, because I just got it from the library and I have been waiting for it to come for months now. So Sweet Heat this week, and then The Knight the Moth hopefully after that. My favorite part about Kiki and Malachi's relationship is the fact that they have so many inside jokes with each other. It feels so special to me that I get to be in on their inside jokes. These characters mean so much to me, you guys. The way I'm connecting to them and feeling so personally related to what I'm reading here. I'm telling you, I have not read another author that writes like this. It makes me feel this much. It's actually kind of crazy. What's happening? I just got a very exciting package in the mail. I ordered a knitting kit from Wool and the Gang. I attached a note to my package. Kathleen, thank you for being in my life and for just being you, smiley face. Happy birthday, much love. So happy birthday to you, Kathleen. My birthday is also this month. Okay, they sent the right order, thank God. I ordered the Ashley sweater. I have not knit since college, and the last thing I knit was a scarf. So this should be interesting for sure. I'm gonna try things that are out of my comfort zone, and this is one of them. I got the ocean blue striped sweater. I love this color. I don't have a sweater in this color, so this will be very interesting. Anyways, sorry, I have to hold her so she stops meowing. I'm really excited. I think this sweater is gonna definitely take me maybe till the end of winter, but I'll have it to wear for the next winter then. Goodbye. I potentially have completely overestimated my ability to learn how to knit a sweater. I had to undo all of my stitches because I realized I was just stitching a scarf. It wasn't turning into a round. This is what has become from the stitches that I was making. Like, this is what's happened. Okay, you know what? Like, crocheting is so much simpler than this, more than just because of the simple fact of like I don't know how to undo stitches in this. That might have come with more experience if I'd actually practiced. This might be more work than I thought it was gonna be. Oops. Tonight we're going to lock in. We are going to finish reading Honey and Spice, which isn't that hard to do. I'm already like 70% of the way through the book. The romance in this book, you guys, it's too good. I don't, how am I ever to read a romance book after this? I don't know. This has become one of my favorite romance authors, Bolu Babalola. I will read anything she writes. She is so good at writing love. It makes me want to swoon. Their flirting is getting out of control. For people who claim to be exes, they're not really being exes. I just want to say, like, the whole premise of the video that they're trying to shoot is like that this is a couple that's like intensely in love with each other. So Malachi and Kiki are demonstrating to this couple how to show like sensuality and how to be together. Keeping in mind, this is in front of an audience, okay? Like, there are viewers here, there are people on set. Just the way that it's written, it's just so sensual. It's like almost as if I am there in this scene, like watching this happen in front of me, and I'm like embarrassed with how intimate this is becoming. Like, this writing is truly transporting me into the moment. I wish I could see it in real life. I would be literally screaming, kiss, kiss. But I'm not there. Every time he calls her Scotch, I want to cry. Every interaction between Kiki and Malachi reads like a work of art. That's what I wrote last night after I finished the book. That was quite possibly the best romance book I've ever read. After reading Kiki and Malachi and Honey and Spice, and then moving on to Sweet Heat, where they're older, they're more mature, and they have to deal with like more real life things that are not surrounded by their college peers and like college problems, was just so much more relatable for me also, because I'm also like similar to their age now and going through similar things, and we touched on so many topics that I feel like were kind of just brushed across in Honey and Spice, like grief, loss, heartbreak in a more intense way, the burden of being the eldest daughter, being an immigrant family, and also trying to make your parents proud and not let them down because they are immigrants and they travel to this country to make your life better for you. I feel changed after reading it. If there's one romance book that you want to add to your TBR this year, please make it this one. And I personally really enjoyed the experience of reading Honey and Spice first and then Sweet Heat, because I got to really grow with the characters. Highly recommend. This is definitely like a 6-star read for me. I think I'm ready to move on to the next book. And the next book is going to be The Knight and the Moth. I'm definitely going into this with a little bit of trepidation. Is that the right word? A little hesitant. I didn't love the One Dark Window duology. It was good, just felt very basic. So I'm not having very high expectations for The Knight and the Moth. So we'll see. I'm not judging, but I do have extremely low expectations for this book. I wanted to give a little bit of a knitting update. So this is what we've got. Like, I was starting to edit the video and I realized I kept talking about knitting in the round. I'm literally knitting the back panel. I don't need to knit in the round. It's so dumb. I'm so annoyed at myself for taking all that out, wasting some of the yarn when I didn't need to. Now I'm in the dark blue part of the ball, and the dye is like coming off on my hand. I don't know what that's about, but I'm kind of over that because, like, what the hell. Picked it up and they said that you should soak the yarn and maybe wash it, but then I'm worried if I do that, then this ombre color will be gone. Like the dark blue will just stain everything dark blue, and I don't really want that. When I wash my hands, it goes away, so it's not like a huge deal. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I have been listening to the audiobook of The Knight and the Moth, and I'm genuinely enjoying it. I love the narrator. She's so good. I love when she does the voices for the gargoyles. I think that's so fun to listen to. I had a lot of fun reading this week in a way that I was like experiencing a high that I hadn't felt at all in 2025. So I really hope this continues throughout the year. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.